All right, welcome back. Now, let's look at this example here, and we're going to find the asymptotes for this function. So notice it's a rational function. Okay, so let's look at vertical asymptotes. Remember, vertical asymptotes is about setting the denominator equal to 0 because we're looking for restricted values, and the restricted values of a rational function will correspond to vertical asymptotes. Okay, so in this case here, we can see that we have a vertical asymptote at x equals 2. Okay, now what about the horizontal asymptotes? Well, in this case here, the denominator, or excuse me, the degree of the numerator is bigger than the degree of the denominator, so therefore there are no horizontal asymptotes. But if you notice, the degree of the top is exactly 1 more than degree of the bottom, so therefore there is a slant asymptote. And where is this slant asymptote at? Well, let's divide to find. Now, what we could do is we could use long division to find the quotient. But since you notice that we're dividing by a binomial where we have this linear factor where the leading coefficient is 1, well, you can use synthetic division in this case too to find the quotient. So either way will work. You just have to find the quotient. Now, if we didn't have a linear factor like this, we'd have to do long division. Okay, so again, remember the restrictions or the limitations on when you could use synthetic division. So in this case here, it's going to be x minus c, right? So c is equal to 2. So we're going to use 2, and then the coefficients are 2, -5, and -3. And so now we're going to do our synthetic division. So it's going to be 2, 4, -1, -2, -5. Now we don't care about the remainder. Okay, so there's the remainder. So in this case here, we're going to get what? The quotient is going to be 2x, remember 1 less degree, right? So 2x minus 1. And this is our quotient, which means that is the equation of our slant asymptote. So y equals 2x minus 1 is what we would use to graph the oblique asymptote. And of course we would use dotted lines for that as well. All right, not bad. Have a great day.